What's going on, guys? Cole here from Neiman Industries. Today we're just doing a little intro video because Branson and I went out to the range a few days ago. Branson is certified as an instructor on basically every weapon platform through the Indiana Law Enforcement Academy. He's been on a SWAT team for an extended period of time, and he has a lot of real-world experience. And what Branson is telling me about is this concept of resetting the trigger through recoil. Breaks that down pretty well in the video. And yeah, that's pretty much it for this intro. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe, follow us on all of our other social medias, especially Instagram. Hit the link in the description of this video because our Instagram is already shadow banned. Check out the new merch. I'm wearing some of it right now. It's the 2025 lineup of the Neiman team merch. We also have a new gray t-shirt that's kind of like a Greek theme. And we also have an AR670-1 compliant Coyote Brown team shirt. So I'm gonna have those in the mail here in like 2 days. And I'm pretty excited about it. So make sure to go check all that out. Hit the notification bell, like, comment, subscribe, all the jazz that you guys already know that you hear in every other video. Thanks for watching, guys. Hope you enjoy.
This, being able to keep that beat in your head. So my last tempo, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm not having, when you start talking about, like shot timers or whatever, like those split times were probably right there with each other, right? Mm-hmm. So you go through and try to, you try to start shooting faster. You put that tempo into your head. You find where your limit's at with your speed. Obviously when we're shooting hip 6, A zone is what is acceptable for us. We continue to push that tempo until we come out of that A zone. All right, this is where I start working now. This is where I start working on mechanics. This is where I start working on resetting the trigger through recoil.
Resetting the trigger through recoil.
Yep. So that's something I noticed with your pistol shooting. So going through, again, just put another 6 rounds in the gun. So resetting through recoil. What we tend to see a lot of guys do is they do something like this. They wait for that click, right? Mm-hmm. Well, what you should probably do, if you want to learn how to shoot fast, is reset through recoil. So I come up. I'm on the wall right now, right? I'm ready to go on my next round. That's resetting through recoil. I'm not letting it all the way out and then bringing it back in again. I'm only coming out far enough to where that spring is kicking it forward to the wall and I'm stopping my finger. That's how you get your double pairs like that.
See, I think that's like an armyism.
Oh, yeah.
I'm going to have to train out of.
It is.
Because they preach, hear the trigger reset so much.
Uh-huh.
And yeah, that's all I've been doing for 12 years.
Yeah.
So
let's work on it. Go to step up here. Mm-hmm. Okay. So you make your presentation, know the difference. I want you to make a shot like you normally would, and then get prepared for your next round. Okay. Go on.
You see, I'm still on the wall now.
Okay.
So like I'm always.
Yep, you're always holding back until you know you're going to shoot again, and then you're click boom.
Yeah.
Right. We see that with a lot of handgun shooters, especially when I'm teaching like entry people at the academy and stuff. They're doing that. They're doing that. Click boom, and then they hold it and they come out. Click boom. Well, that's still going to happen with rifle like it is for handgun. We're still going to start shifting that gun and torquing that gun if we're waiting on that click boom, click boom. All right. So now all I want you to do is I want you to focus on that trigger. When you pull that trigger and the gun goes bang, bring that finger out just a little bit, and see where you're at. Done. Pull back. So you reset through recoil there.
Yeah.
Okay? So now you just repeat it. You find that tempo. I'll give you your tempo. And it's just 3 rounds. Okay? 1, 2, 3.
All right. You call it.
Gun.
I'm still doing it.
You're still doing it. And you had that jerk to where you got off of that cadence. Instead of that 1, 2, 3,
Yeah.
it was a 1, 2. Oh fuck, I still did it, right?
Yeah.
Put that in your head. 1, 2, 3. One, 2, 3. And you're exactly right. It's an armism, and it's a training thing. But you want to start shooting faster and being able to throw controlled pairs, controlled triples, quads. You got to start resetting through recoil.
And now, I do feel like, you know, like we've messed around with like sim rounds before, and taking rounds and like being behind cover and stuff, and just trying to kind of suppress. I know that I don't slap the trigger, my finger's always staying on, but there's definitely still no control over it.
Sure.
Like I'm doing it, but it's a mess, it's chaos.
Yeah.
Now I feel good about not slapping the trigger, but yeah, it's that reset. Every time I want to pull and hold at the back.
Yeah.
And
Yeah,
then,
and here's the thing, again. So even though we may be talking about, you know, fractions of a second, right? So you're coming through and you're sending your first round. I've got to take another round. Okay, so I decided to come out on that versus, right? I didn't have that movement of having to come out and back. I'm already there, ready to go again. And if I don't have to pull the trigger again, I'm off of it. Right back to the wall, I'm off of it. Right?
it's funny though. It's like it's almost like I get a little excited when I do it right, because it almost feels like landing a trick on a skateboard or something.
Yeah.
Like this thing that I.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's the reward factor,
Yeah.
right? So again, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. So let's start up.
1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3.
Perfect. Right? So now you start running. You get that concept down. Let me load some more up here. Again, this we talked earlier on the phone. This is a Mojo thing. I love his content. I love what he puts out there, and I love how he shoots. He's an incredibly gifted shooter, and he learned to do it with mil-spec stuff. You know, hence his name. But one of his that he ran, it's kind of the same thing. So I'm gonna do 1, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. So I'm building that cadence, right? I'm still keeping that. The difference between 1, 2 and 1, 2, 3, 4 is the exact same tempo. I'm just adding more rounds to it. Okay. And yes, it does eat up more ammo doing it, but you're gonna have to eat ammo if you want to start learning how to shoot faster.
Yep.
So with that, let's see, we got one in there. How many you got?
Like half mag still.
So we'll run it. So we'll do 1, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4. You feel that hang up? Boom, 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 boom. Right? All about keeping that tempo in your head. Keeping that tempo in your head. Keeping that tempo in your head. Right? When we get into build drills. Very effective. I don't want to say this. Very effective training tool for real world build drill. 6 rounds.
What does that mean?
Yes. when I start getting into like that, probably that 6 to 8 range, I'll start getting, not so much the 6, but more like the 7 and 8, I'll start getting those hang-ups. Because I don't ever practice shooting, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I don't do that, right? And is that wrong? Maybe. Maybe it is. But I know functionally for my work, this is about the threshold of where I want to be for engaging target. So you get into the sub-second build drill with a rifle, you're in good shape.
I think I have like exactly 6.
Cool.
Maybe 5.
Cool. Well, run it. Run 6. You got 6. It goes dry at 5. It goes dry at 5. Keep the tempo in your head, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
I think between 1 and 2.
Yep. 1 and 2 was quick. Then you stabilized out, right? Good. Sure, but again,
That one that I just didn't feel that
right.
bad though.
These are different purposes than like the SPR belts we've got down there, right?
Yeah.
Different purposes. So the level of acceptability here. Right. Keep it in the A zone. That's our center mass, right? So if you're stitching holes in an area this big, faster than he's able to fucking try to stitch holes in you, you're winning.